a fairly lengthy medical history, I guess. I've had 2 strokes, first one in 2007, second one in 2011.
So we got caught in that insurance gap of, we don't need Cobra. You're going to be starting a job soon. We'll get our insurance then. Well, we were so disappointed. John wound up having a stroke and we had no insurance.
So when John and Marion came to me, he had recently had 2 strokes. He had very uncontrolled diabetes. He had a seizure disorder. He had hypertension. He had hyperlipidemia. So his list of just problems was very long.
As far as care management went, we were all over the place. No one coordinated our care. No one was willing to coordinate our care. Hence we wind up at Peak Vista at Union with Patricia Bursnall.
My name is Tricia Bursnall. I'm a nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse practitioner for 4 years now, and I've been with Peak Vista for 2.5.
At the moment we walked in and we told her our story, John's sugars were ranging to the 400 to 500 range.
Knowing that you and I, any normal person without diabetes, we typically live at 100. We really feel bad if we're at 80. We really would feel bad if we were at 160. John was at 400 to 500 on a routine basis.
Well, Patricia did her full physical and the write-up and got all the records and took the time to really look at what was going on. And she came to the conclusion, John's care is not really, your care is no care. You now have a care coordinator, and that's going to be me.
When you get to know patients, when you develop a relationship with patients, over time, it's not just a list of diagnoses, but it's how does this fit into the broader scheme of what does that patient need, and how do we get them on their best journey towards health.
Unfortunately, John has suffered some brain damage because of his strokes, and I just was feeling helpless and hopeless. What are we going to do? That first visit, it was like somebody just shining down on us and said, you know, we're going to do some things a little different. First of all, we're going to get you on a program where you're paid to be a caretaker. You cannot continue to try to juggle all this. Your husband is very sick. Y'all are dealing with all this stuff and trying to figure it out on your own, and that's not something that you should need to do. From here on, the buck stops here. And from there on, yeah, it was the best thing that ever happened to us, because not only did she take care of his physical needs, she also was so concerned about both of our mental needs.
How do we best support Marion? Because her role went from being a wife and a partner to a full-time caregiver. And that is a major life change as well. When you move from being a wife, and it really, I get choked up when I think about that. What would I do if my husband, who was such an integral part of my life as a partner, was suddenly a person that I was just in the position of being a caregiver for.
Her encouragement really helped to encourage me as a caretaker, that I was, you know, she kept saying, you're doing it right, call me and let me know. She would call us and and just say, how's the medication going? She said, that's not enough. We have to bring this cognitive element in here. I really want to see some more therapy. And like I said, every time I call, we have an answer. And we have someone that cares, that says, this is the direction to go. Since then, John has been healthier than I have ever seen him.
I think the reason why I like it so much at Peak Vista is that we get those patients that sometimes are overlooked or get lost in the shuffle. And those are the patients that I particularly care the most about, because I don't like people to get overlooked.
So you just never know what life has in store for us, and really, because of the encouragement I've received from Peak Vista, I feel it's helped me change my attitude. You know, you have to make the best of the situation. When it happened, I'll be honest, I was so depressed, but you know what? We're okay, and John is healthy.